Hello everyone, welcome to the session. I hope all of you are doing well. Good to see you all join in. Welcome to the session guys. Welcome to Verbal Ability by Ritu Dudhoria. Chalo everyone, let's get started. So आज के session में guys, we're going to continue with the practice of para-based questions. क्योंकि हमने जो basics है para-based questions के, that is para jumbles, odd one out, para summary, इनके basics हमने cover कर लिए हैं. So now what we have to do is we have to practice these questions and expose ourselves to every question type imaginable. Okay, so I hope all of you are ready. Chalo guys, I want all of you, if those who've joined in, jaldi se chat box mein guys give me a hi or a hello so that we can continue and get started. Hello everyone, welcome to the session. Okay, so guys, I want all of you to be a part of the group Unacademy_Ritu Dudhoria for your complete preparation of the VRC section. जब आप ये group join करते हो, you get the links to all my sessions, you get material, you get doubt solving help, you get a lot of support as well. Hello Alicia, welcome, good to see you. ठीक है, so guys, I want all of you to be a part of these batches. आप देख सकते हो कि 11th of February ko we have the complete master batch of quantitative aptitude. Okay, it's specific. So if you're someone who's facing a lot of difficulties with QA, then you should definitely be a part of this batch guys. And you also have a booster batch for CAT 2022 which starts on Feb, and you have great educators as a part of both the batches. So please make sure कि आप लोग सब जल्दी से join करो. क्लास सब्सक्रिप्शन लेना बहुत ज़रूरी है गाइस. 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, 24 months subscription. All you have to do is apply the code Ritu MBA. Good evening Pratham, welcome to the session. How are you? When you take the plus subscription guys, you get complete access to all the courses, all the batches, all the educators का content. उनका मतलब सारा guidance आपको मिलता है. You get sectionals, practice questions, practice exercises, mocks. Every tool that a CAT aspirant needs in order to ace this section is what you're armed with. So please make sure that all of you enroll. And guys, आप iconic subscription लो तो आपको one-on-one doubt solving भी मिलता है. So one-on-one doubt solving and mentorship by experts, and these experts are top B school graduates. So please make sure that all of you take the subscription really quickly, and don't forget to apply the code Ritu MBA while subscribing. Okay, so come on, how was your day so far guys? क्या क्यों बताऊं? अच्छा, how was your day क्यों बताऊं? अच्छा मत बताओ, it's okay. Right, hi Abhishek, welcome to the session. Hello. Okay, so guys, everybody have to be a part of these sessions. ठीक है? अब an offer alert guys, you get 2 months extension अगर आप plus के 12 और 24 months का subscription लोगे. All you have to do is call the number on your screen for more details. This is the number, and any help you need regarding subscription offer payment, so make sure that you call this number. Okay, right. Welcome to the session everyone. Chalo, shall we get started? All of you ready? So guys, what I'm doing is I've put all the questions that we've discussed in one PPT ही, तो आपको सारे questions एक जगह पर ही मिल जाएंगे when I post it on the group. ठीक है? Right. I hope all of you are ready for practice. एक मिनट दो, मेरे को चेक करने दो कौन से questions पे हम लोग रुके थे कल. Right. I think ये सब भी हमने cover कर लिया. रुको. 1 minute guys. Okay, let's start from this question. All of you ready? एक मिनट, वेयर डिड वी स्टॉप? एक मिनट, मेरे को एक सेकंड दो चेक करने के लिए. आई थिंक नो, वी डिडंट डू दिस इज वेल. हाँ, तो इधर से स्टार्ट करते हैं. कम ऑन, क्वेश्चन ऑन योर स्क्रीन गाइस. लेट्स स्टार्ट. पैरा जंबल, फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन फॉर द डे. हेलो मनीषा, गुड इवनिंग. हाय निधि. हेलो मानसी. हाय शनाज. हेलो, वेलकम टू द सेशन. व्हाट हैपेंड टू द टर्नआउट टुडे? आज कहाँ है सब लोग? Come on, first question on your screen, guys. Hello, Prishita. Welcome to the session. Hi, Mansi. Come on, first question on your screens. Hello, Oritra. Welcome. Good to see you. on everyone. Come on guys. लॉजिकल हमको दोनों चीज़ें याद रखनी है यहाँ पे, लैंग्वेज एंड लॉजिक. Good evening, Ankit. Hello, Anurag. Answers, guys. Generally, four statements के para jumble आते हैं, but nonetheless, we'll prepare ourselves for both 4 and 5 statements. दोनों के लिए we will prepare ourselves. Ari, no problem, Ankit. First question here. Don't worry. Come on, everyone. अरे देवांशु, you didn't tell me which कौन सा नंबर का लाइव क्लास है आपका आज. Okay, 2413. What about the others? 2143. Okay, Mansi. Good evening. What about the others, guys? I just have two answer keys yet. Okay, Shahna says 1423. Okay, what about the others? Are, thank you, honey. Very sweet. Thank you. Genuine compliment. Okay, Prishita. 2134. Okay. Guys, I'm sorry, but I don't see any right answer yet. I see a lot of orders, but no right answers. Think a little, rework. What about the others? Abhishek, Alisha, Nidhi, Oritra. Even those who have answered, guys, एक बार थोड़ा check करो. Okay, if you're done trying, shall I help you out? Guys, shall I help you out with this? Can we discuss this? ओपनिंग राइट है, आई मीन ओपनिंग 2 है, वो करेक्ट है, पर बाकी के ऑर्डर्स आपके सही नहीं आ रहे. बाकी के लिंक्स. Okay, guys, come on. Okay, shall I help you out with this? Okay, waiting. Acha, okay, try. Come on, everyone. Okay, guys, the right answer to this question is 2314. Come on, let's understand this. ठीक है, तो आपने बाकी के जो orders दिए हैं, good, but then the answer is 2314. I think Vijay got it right and Shivam, even Priyansh. Yes, guys, the answer is 2314. Even Leon, very good. Okay, let's understand this. 2314 क्यों है? Okay, now everybody listen to this क्योंकि इस question में थोड़ा सा difficulty हुआ है हमको. The normative ideas that provided the basis for this European identity. Someone said one is the opening sentence, but then guys, agar this hai, तो it can't be the opening sentence. Now it relates to something else. For this European identity, we defined in opposition to East communism, the openness, democracy, and freedom of Western Europe were contrasted to the totalitarian systems of its threatening other. If you've not understood the text, it's okay. I will help you with it. Just focus on the language clues एक बार. During the Cold War, European spaces were by and large overlaid by the political semiotics of US foreign policy, positioning the Soviet as US and Europe's external significant other. ये opening sentence हो सकता है grammatically, इसमें कोई he, she, they, this, it, them, their वो नहीं है. Consequently, as a result, okay, consequently means as a result, तो ये हमारा opening sentence नहीं हो सकता है. The predecessor of the European Union was identified as Western Europe in contrast to Eastern Europe. That, of course, does not mean that this space was culturally and politically homogeneous. Now, guys, clearly, we know that 2 is the opener. In language clues को देखते हुए, will all of you agree that 2 is the opener here? Yes? Got it, guys? Okay. Everyone clear with this till here? Okay, now I will tell you कि कैसे आप लोग गलत गए हो. ठीक है, those who have linked 2 and 4 together, guys, see 4 says this space, but 2 में अगर आप देखोगे, it talks about spaces, right? It talks about spaces. How can you link 2 and 4 together? 2 and 4 को आप साथ में कैसे लगा सकते हो? नहीं लगा सकते ना. Spaces plural है, but this space जो यहाँ पे है वो singular है. So how are you going to connect 2 and 4 together? You can't. ठीक है, तो 2 and 4 नहीं हो सकता. Okay, did you understand that point? Because many of you went with 2431, 2413. So that's something that I wanted to point out कि 2 and 4 का link नहीं बैठेगा. Now understand this, guys. During the Cold War, European spaces were by and large overlaid by the political semiotics of US foreign policy, positioning the Soviet as US and Europe's external significant other. Consequently, the predecessor of the European Union, the European Economic Community, was identified as a Western Europe. Why was it identified as a Western Europe? Because of the US influence. Hi Anna, do you understand the link between 2 and 3 now? जो यूरोपियन जो स्पेसेस थे, they were overlaid by and large by US का foreign policy. That is why it was identified more as a Western Europe in contrast to Eastern Europe. जो Eastern Europe था, जो सोवियत का इन्फ्लुएंस था, वो चला गया था या वो कम हो गया था और अब US का इन्फ्लुएंस ज़्यादा था, and that is why it was called as a Western Europe. So that is why 2 and 3 का link है. Okay, now this European identity refers to being called the Western Europe. Instead, I'll explain Pratham, ek aur baar I will explain. It was being called as the Western Europe in contrast to Eastern Europe. This identity refers to ये वाला point. So 231 का भी link होगा. Okay, now I will explain the whole thing again. आप लोग एक बार logically सुनो. Step number 1, 2 is our opener. 2 is our opener. This European identity, ये was identified as Western Europe. This European identity, ये so 4 and 1 का link है, sorry 3 and 1 का link है. Do all of you understand this? सिर्फ ठीक है, आपको logically नहीं समझ में आ रहा या paragraph का meaning नहीं आता तो भी 3 and 1 का link you will understand. Western Europe जो आप इसको बुला रहे हो, Western Europe, it was identified as a Western Europe, and this European identity, this being identified as Western Europe. So 3 and 1 का link है clearly. Okay, and this new European identity, this Western Europe was defined with openness and democracy and freedom. But that, of course, does not mean that this space, this Western Europe space, was culturally and politically homogeneous. Got it now? I will explain this once more. So 2 is our opener. Now because 2 बोल रहा है कि US का influence बहुत ज़्यादा था, that is why it became more like a Western Europe. Western influence बहुत ज़्यादा था. सोवियत जो रशिया या जो ईस्ट का इन्फ्लुएंस है वो इतना नहीं था. It was by and large overlaid by US foreign policy. तो Western influence बहुत ज़्यादा था, and that is why it came to be called as the Western Europe. So 2 and 3 का वो लिंक हो जाएगा. This talks about the Western Europe का identity, and one says this identity of being called Western Europe. So 2, 3, 1 का लिंक हो जाएगा, and though it had all this openness and democracy and freedom and all of that, but it did not, you can't say that it was culturally and politically homogeneous. So 2, 3, 1, 4. Did all of you understand this now? Clear? थोड़ा tricky है, I give that to you, but once you start identifying the language clues ना, everything will fall into place. Everything will fall into place. सिंपल सी चीज थी. अगर आप सिर्फ सपोज आपको मीनिंग बिल्कुल नहीं समझ में आता गाइस, तो भी आप लैंग्वेज क्लूज को जरूर आइडेंटिफाई करना. ठीक है, लैंग्वेज क्लूज को आइडेंटिफाई करना. जस्ट बाय आइडेंटिफाइंग द लैंग्वेज क्लूज ऑल्सो वी कैन सॉल्व दिस. 2 इज क्लियरली आवर ओपनर. 3 and 1 का क्लियर लिंक है बिकॉज ऑफ द आइडेंटिटी. अब 4 को कहाँ लगाए? या तो 4 को इधर लगाएंगे या तो 4 को इधर लगाएंगे. मैंने आपको रीजन दे दिया कि 4 को यहाँ पे नहीं लगा सकते बिकॉज इट सेज दिस स्पेस, पर यहाँ पे तो स्पेसेस है, तो स्पेसेस इज प्लूरल, सो 4 यहाँ पे नहीं फिट होगा, तो 4 लास्ट में ही फिट होगा. सो 2, 3, 1, 4 ऐसे भी हमको आ जाएगा जस्ट थ्रू लैंग्वेज. ओके, वंडरफुल, वेरी गुड. कम ऑन, लेट्स गो टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. Para jumble question on your screen, guys. Come on. Come on, everyone. Hi Surajit, welcome to the session. Come on, everyone. Okay, multiple. Okay, wait. Come on. Okay, most of you seem to have got it right. Lax Bhavik. Okay, the answer is 4132. ठीक है, चलो इसको देखते हैं. The answer is 4132. The massive ongoing natural experiment of Wikipedia offers a unique view into such an inquiry. See, I always focus on the language clue spelling. As a result, the internet may lead to more biased opinions which only harden over time as users separate into rival virtual camps. The internet makes it so easy for people to aggregate, मतलब झुंड बना लेना, इकट्ठा हो जाना, come together. Some scholars worry that people will self-select into groups with a similar ideology. तो जिनकी ideology आपसे मिलती है, आप automatically उनको जाके join कर लोगे. Does the collective will of the majority lead to democratic consensus or fundamental groupthink? Does it lead to democratic consensus? Means positive, एक मत होना, या coming together and discussing things and then coming up with a consensus or one-minded agreement, a single agreement on something, or does it lead to bhed chal? Okay, does it lead to groupthink? Now, such an inquiry. Of course, this is the inquiry. This is the question. So 4 and 1 का clear link होगा. The internet makes it very easy, and as a result, the internet may lead to biased opinions. 3-2 का link होगा. Just through language clues, you'll be able to answer it very easily. Come on. Next one. Odd one out. 4 and 1 का link. 4 and 1. Such an inquiry. Such an inquiry refers to such a question. What is that question which is given in 4? So वैसे 4 and 1 का link होगा. The massive ongoing natural experiment of Wikipedia. Which is the massive ongoing natural experiment of Wikipedia, the internet? Okay, इसीलिए 1-3 का लिंक होगा. Got it, प्रथम? But more or less I would say 4-1 एक सबसेट है, 3-2 एक सबसेट है. डायरेक्ट एज सच कोई इतना इम्पोर्टेंट लिंक नहीं है 1 और 3 में. ओके, क्लियर? डिड यू अंडरस्टैंड दिस? ओके, चलो ऑन वन आउट. Mere means just. ओके अभिषेक का आंसर आया है. व्हाट अबाउट द अदर्स? वेट ऑड वन आउट है ये. But you're right, 4 is the opener. Yes, Jay, but you need to take the plus subscription. Hi, Himanshu, welcome to the session. Tell me. Odd one out, 1, 5, 4. Doing good, Himanshu. Thank you. Okay, guys, the answer to this question is 1. 1 जो है हमारा odd one out है, and the order of the remaining sentences है 4, 5, 2, 3. Based on these findings and the fact that dolphins can swim while seemingly unihemispherically, while sleeping unihemispherically, it is commonly assumed that birds also rely on this sort of autopilot to navigate and maintain aerodynamic control during flight. Without directly measuring a bird's brain state, previous claims that birds sleep in flight remain mere speculation. It's just speculation or it's just guesswork. To actually determine whether and how birds sleep in flight, researchers needed to record the changes in brain activity and behavior that distinguish wakefulness from the two types of sleep, that is SWS and REM. A recent discovery that male pectoral sandpipers species competing for females can perform adaptively for several weeks despite sleeping very little raised the possibility that birds simply forego sleep altogether in flight. Consequently, evidence of continuous flight is not by default evidence of sleep in flight. Okay, now guys, forget the order. Okay, I don't want you to focus इतना on the order. ठीक है, हमको यहाँ पे देखना है कि odd one कैसे find out करना है. तो इतना order पे आप focus मत करना. Then you know वो छोड़ो. I will help you to just bunch statements and figure out the links. Okay. Now, can I say that the theme over here is to basically talk about whether birds sleep in flight? Okay, by measuring the brain activity and the brain state, हमको ये देखना है कि whether birds sleep in flight. Determine whether and how birds sleep in flight. ये question क्यों आया? Because of this recent discovery, तब raised the possibility, right? Again, sleep in flight, ये भी वही बोल रहा है. Now, based on these findings and the fact that dolphins can sleep, अब dolphins यहाँ पे कैसे आ गया? And it is not talking about how they navigate and maintain control during flight. You're talking about whether they sleep during flight or not. So how they maintain aerodynamic control and autopilot and navigate, और dolphins का point यहाँ पे clearly relevant है. These findings, which findings justify this? Which findings justify this? So that is why one is the odd one out. ये theme में ही fit नहीं हो रहा है. ये theme में ही fit नहीं हो रहा है. Got it? Don't worry, Karan. We just started out with our preparation. It will take time. Don't worry. पर आप that's why I say at least till April ना आप live classes जितने हो सकते उतने attend करो. You know, like grasp all the concepts and then you'll start picking up speed. Automatically नहीं होगा because all of this is new to you ना. We've never done para jumbles before. We've never done odd one out before. So it's a new area. So don't worry. Correct, correct. Okay, next one. Para summary, you have to tell me which set statement gives us the best essence of the text or author's main idea. Come on. Come on, everyone. April se Shubham. Intractable, stubborn, difficult, inflexible. Correct, Ankit. Come on, everyone. Okay, shall we discuss this? A एक आंसर आया, एक बी आंसर आया. A, B, C. गाइस कोई डी भी बोल दो, वो एक ही बचा है. ए भी बोल दिया आपने, बी भी बोल दिया, सी भी बोल दिया. आई यस शुभी, सही पकड़ा आपने. Okay, guys, the answer is B. सुनो अब. Okay, let's see. The answer is B. If we ask why the understanding of politics should still be so intractably historical, I know ये सुनकर ही most of you would have switched off here. That's why A, B, C, D is what has come. If we ask why the understanding of politics should still be so intractably or stubbornly historical, The answer lies in that fact that politics is a distinctive or a separate or a distinct or a different form of human activity, a space of human action always conducted under very severe constraints on the basis of restricted information by creatures of limited skill and practical wisdom. Limited skill and practical wisdom. It is the constitutive role of human agency in politics as a subject matter which renders it so radically exposed to the vicissitudes or the changes or the differences or the variation of human beliefs and of the ideas which organize and articulate those beliefs. All the central terms that organize modern political action have a history of their own behind them. So it's a simple cheese, guys. सिंपल हमको एलिमिनेशन करना है यहाँ पे. सुनो, इतना समझ में नहीं आया तो ओके, एक बार पढ़ो एंड देन एलिमिनेशन से हो जाएगा. The role of history in politics is to chart the course of human activity in defining the ideas that form the basis of political action. Okay, now guys, don't you feel कि यहाँ पे ये जितना जो बीच का है, whether it's vicissitudes or severe constraints or restricted information, limited skill and practical wisdom, beliefs and ideas, ये सब कुछ भी नहीं आया यहाँ पे. Isn't this so incomplete? Isn't this incomplete? And chart the course of human activity, ये कहाँ दिया है? That it charts or delineates the course of human activity. तो हम लोग A को eliminate कर देंगे. Politics cannot be understood without understanding the history of the ideas and human beliefs that shaped politics. Okay, human agency in politics can be understood by following the history of various ideas which constitute modern political action. Okay, the role of human actions exposes politics to the vagaries. Vagaries are vicissitudes or changes or differences of human beliefs and ideas with their own history, making politics inextricably linked. It's so intractably historical, it's so inextricably linked to history. So the only option which is, at the risk of being grammatically incorrect, but the only option which is most complete is B. It says कि politics और history का कितना अटूट जोड़ है. It talks about the vagaries, it talks about vicissitudes, and it talks about beliefs, and it talks about ideas. So that's why B is our answer. Correct, exactly Surajit. ये point intractably historical मतलब इतना stubbornly history से linked क्यों है? So inextricably linked to history. Okay, got it, guys? Did all of you understand this? Next one. Chalo, next question. Come on, para summary. Guys, everyone should focus. Chalo. Come on, everyone. D. What about the others? Man is being defined as an animal capable of profiting or gaining from the experience of others, of his bodily life. This would be wholly untrue. This is untrue. अगर हम physical existence की बात करें तो he is not nourished because another has eaten. अगर कोई और खा लेगा तो इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि आपका पेट भर जाएगा. He is not refreshed because another has slept. So physically this does not work कि हाँ we can gain from the experience of others. Others sleep is others sleep. But as regards his mental life, this is true, and the way in which this profit is realized is by historical knowledge. Almost all the operations which our mind performs are operations which we learned to perform from others who have performed them already. So, learn from the operations which have been performed by others. Since human nature is only a name for human activities, this acquisition of ability to perform determinate operations is the acquisition of a determinate human nature. Thus, the historical process is a process in which a man creates for himself this or that kind of human nature by recreating in his own thought the past to which he is heir. Heir मतलब जो हमको मिला है. So basically, human actions say we create a human nature based on the past experiences that we have received. Elimination करते हैं. D देखो guys, the historical process encompasses the creation of human nature as the amalgamation of all the knowledge one gains from the past. ठीक है, but guys इसमें human activity वाला point missing है. इसमें human activity वाला point missing है. And gains from what? Gains from the experience of others. Others वाला point जो important था वो भी D option में missing है. Human nature is nothing more than the historical knowledge of determinate operations of all those who performed them before us. Human nature is the sum total of all the operations which we learn to perform from others who have already done the same. The historical process involves man acquiring of a nature of his own, creates for himself, his own. From the historical knowledge, human activities performed by others. The option which best encompasses the last line and which gives us all the key words is option A. इसीलिए guys हमारा answer option A होगा. Got it? Did all of you understand this? That's the best option.
Sorry, I couldn't quite hear you.
Okay, got it everyone? Clear with this point? So answer option will be A. Okay, so let me remind you guys कि ask it out feature आपके कोई भी doubts हो तो आप portal पे upload कर दो and you will get immediate solution. So do use this feature. Before we move on to the questions, guys, most of you are asking me about my new course. So guys, my new plus course starts on 12th of February. It's a basic primer for reading comprehension. The purpose of a primer is, guys, to take you through all the basics of reading comprehension. So we will discuss reading skills, we will discuss reading methods, we will discuss how to tackle abstract passages, we will discuss how to answer every question type. This is basically a how-to course. It's a basic course on reading comprehension. It's a primer. It's going to prepare you for the future courses and the future batches which is going to come on. And it's something that you should do before you start off with, your sectionals and the practice exercises. So this starts this Saturday, 12th Feb, and the timings are 7 to 8:30 p.m. 1.5 hour hoga, all days of the week. And then we'll have a fresh batch course which starts on 23rd again. So pehle to 12th Feb ke course mein I want all of you to enroll. Okay, this is one thing that I wanted to inform you about. Okay, so let's continue, guys. Next question, odd one out. ये हम लोग कर चुके हैं, रुको. This we've done. Let's try a different one. चलो एक para completion question करते हैं, then we'll wind up. Come on, everyone. Come on, everyone. You can do this only through elimination. Focus on the position of the missing statement. That is very crucial. Okay, most of you are going with A. Guys, I agree that A is relevant to this paragraph. But don't you think कि A का position यहाँ होगा? The urban rich do not receive appropriate antibiotic therapy. The poor don't even receive such medication. So this can result in microbial resistance among the rich and the poor can suffer from preventable deaths. ये आएगा तो यहाँ आएगा. Now you moved on from this point. You talk about the official reactions to both these problems and their implications were denials. है ना? Did all of you understand this? Yes or no? And it's not the actions of the rich. It's not the actions of the rich. They just have access to this kind of treatment and they will go for the treatment. तो A का positioning, A का यहाँ पे positioning justified नहीं है. So that's why answer option is not A. The development of bacterial resistance is natural. यहाँ पे natural का, guys just give me 1 sec, I'll just plug in the charger. 1 minute. Okay, अब you move to B. The development of bacterial resistance to antibiotics is natural. But guys, resistance का यहाँ पे point है natural. Which hostile environments? Irrelevant. The increase in antibiotic resistance in community-acquired infection compounds the problem. You're talking about the reactions now, the official reaction. However, after the short-lived indignation and outrage, it is back to business as usual, the old inertia with its deceptive calm. Now guys, listen to this. इतने सारे इतना problems है और officers कुछ कर नहीं रहे, वो लोग बोल रहे हैं कि वो लोग सिर्फ deny कर रहे हैं. Okay, so now after the short-lived indignation and outrage of the people against the officials. ओके क्योंकि वो लोग डिनाई कर रहे हैं कि हमको नहीं पता, हम लोग कुछ नहीं कर सकते. सो पीपल आर इंडिग्नेंट, एंग्री. बट ये जो है वो शॉर्ट लिव्ड है, मतलब कुछ दिन तक लोग कुछ दिन तक लोग एंगर एक्सप्रेस करेंगे. बट देन इट्स बैक टू बिजनेस एज यूजुअल. द ओल्ड इनर्शिया, रेजिस्टेंस, मतलब जो हो रहा है होने दो, कुछ नहीं करना है. विथ इट्स डिसेप्टिव काम, मतलब ऊपर से सब ठीक चल रहा है, मतलब काम है, सब चल रहा है, कोई कुछ नहीं बोल रहा है. Did all of you understand this? This is related to the denial by the officials. Clear? Did all of you understand why the answer option is D? No, it is back to business is a general statement that it does not refer to a noun, Surajit. It's like it's raining. It is raining. वैसे it is back to business. So it does not refer to a specific noun there. Got it? Clear everyone? Great. Okay, so we will stop here for now. Okay, I want everyone to remember this number, guys. If you have any doubts regarding queries, you can call up this number and check with them. And one-on-one live mentorship is now available on web as well. You just have to log into Unacademy, go on one-on-one live mentorship tab, choose your session type and just pick a convenient time and booked. And then you can go ahead and have a one-on-one session with your mentor. So it's so easy, and this is a feature that you get in the iconic subscription. 13th Feb को guys 6 PM को Unacademy Combat scholarship test देना मत भूलना. These prizes are up for grabs. It starts at 6 PM. Today's special class, guys, is at 8 PM as well. I want to see all of you at 8 PM today in the special classes, free live classes on the Unacademy Learning app. Don't forget to apply the code Ritu MBA and join in. Please like, share and subscribe the video. Thank you everyone. Use the code Ritu MBA in order to get 10% off. Thank you. Take care everyone.